Oh, hey guys. How you guys doing? Hello. Why laugh? I don't know. I felt like it. She's dying. Because I felt like it. Well, hi. There we go. Whoa. What the? Dude is one-handing a dual-wielding axe. Wait, what? I can just stealth kill him? Didn't we already fight? Didn't I already kill you? Oh, there are many woe bringers. Okay.
Tell me Gorm still lives.
Wow, he is one letter away from being a woe. That's wrong.
He does.
Boy, you're right.
Yes, they will come. Oh,
yeah.
gods. I hate long speeches.
Only when you're not giving them.
Many of you knew my father, Halfdan the Black. A great man who achieved great things.
They buried Halfdan's leg near our temple. The crops have never grown tall.
They buried his arse near ours, and we get nothing but a muddy river.
I dream of something greater. A vast kingdom of warriors in numbers the world has never seen. United under one king, one rule. Too much blood has been spilled fighting one another. Today, we unify. And turn our blades outward to conquer new lands. And who better to lead us to glory than me? I was blooded before the age of 10, and I led the greatest army Norway has ever seen. But they say a wise king seeks honest counsel, so I ask, who among you rejects this new arrangement?
I am not your enemy, King Harald, but I will not be your subject. Tomorrow we sail for greener shores, and so my kingdom is yours.
This saddens me, noble Hjor. And does your wife agree? Is she not tired of limping ever westward?
My husband and I are as one in this, Lord.
Well, my husband and I.
Together, we fly.
I'm sad to lose a woman of your spirit, Ljuvina. But I hold no grudge. May the fates grant you good luck.
My king, I offer you my axe and my oath, ironclad.
Gorm Kjotve, son. You dare show your face in this hall. Did not King Styrbjorn and his son Sigurd rid our lands of your foulness?
The Raven clan dishonored me, great king. They poisoned my father, Kjotve. They made a mockery of his honorable death.
Background! You lie! Hold, Eivor. Let it play out.
This is a serious charge, Gorm, and a false one at that. My uncle saw your father die. Eivor Wolf-Kissed, you are Kjotve's slayer. This man has slandered your clan. What shall I do with him?
If we kill him, then that's that. We already know he's a coward. But at the same time, he is not at fault for his father's sins. If we banish him, then he's still alive and probably gonna want revenge. You know what? That's a future Eivor problem.
Exile, Lord. Banish him to the wilds where even a slave could kill him with impunity.
A wise choice. Death would be too easy a way out. Gorm, I name you Worm and call you exiled. Leave these lands by the next full moon, or I will feed you.
Gorm, I name you Worm.
King Harold, may I
I
speak?
need to figure out a way to disable
The floor
this.
is yours, King Styrbjorn.
My people have held our land since the days when Odin himself walked among us. My kingdom is humble,
but we have paid for it in blood. Our victory over Kjotve is proof that we will not lay down without a fight. All here have buried friends, brothers and sisters, sons and daughters. And I, for one, have had my fill of death. Let those who seek war look beyond our shores. If King Harald brings peace, then I am happy to bend my knee.
I never said how you doing, Ian, by the way.
What? What in hell's name are you doing, father?
Been here for a while, but I never said hello.
Securing a lasting peace, Sigurd. Our days of fighting are finished.
You said nothing of this to me. Not a word. And I will not yield a title that should be mine by right.
Then war will continue. Men will die, villages will burn, you foolish boy. This is our only way towards true peace.
You will die a thrall, you drink-addled cow. Alone and toothless in a bed of straw.
Forgive my son. He is ruled by his emotions.
I take no offense, Styrbjorn Jarl, and I thank you for your fealty. It is natural to fear change, to resist it. But all things change and all things end.
Okay, hey Theo, how you doing?
Are clear. We will speak again soon.
That was an ambush, Lord. Did you know of Styrbjorn's plans?
For some days, yes, I did. But it was not at my urging. It was his decision alone. Do you dream of a glorious future, Eivor? A warrior like you would be a boon to my clan.
All I know of fate is that its pattern is unknowable. I do not worry beyond
Hey,
that
damn enough, how
fact.
you doing? They
I
fixed
wish
the
I
hard lock
understood
yet?
you
I don't know what you're
better.
talking about.
For those I do not understand, I do not trust, and I cannot stomach a lack of trust.
You have nothing to fear from me, King Harald.
Hey, Ryder,
My
how you
loyalty
doing?
lies with my brother Sigurd, and I bear you no ill will.
Then know that
Ooh,
if
he's
you
coming
stay
in late
Norway,
today.
both you and your brother must serve under me. Take tomorrow to think on this. But let us leave these matters for another time. Tonight we will eat and drink like gods and wake in a kingdom made new.
Baru got hard locked when he played and couldn't continue the game. Baru played the game before it even released, so I'm sure it's been patched by now.
Harald's colors. He is already marking his territory.
Marking? Gods, he's spraying like a horny pup.
Harald may be young, but he is clever. Do not underestimate him. He came of age very quickly.
Find and speak to Sigurd. Okay.
You there!
Good point,
What
man.
are you doing? If you wish to have words, come closer.
What? They're really handing out fucking skill points, huh? Unbreak at work, so I'm lurking here. How is work? Stealth damage, melee resistance. I mean, I do like the dual swap. Heavy resistance, critical. So there are multiple paths that unlock. Evasion. Ability damage range. Aim directly on an enemy's back will inflict increased damage and cause them to stagger. Slow day, not much to do. I get you. I get you. Reduces damage from all heavy attacks. It's like the melee resistance, honestly. let's go. Let's get this. And then this. And then we'll get the stealth recon. Yeah. There's stuff in here. Yeah. Yeah. Welcome back, dude. How was the drinking? What?
Are you one of Harald's men?
I am. The king wishes to make a survey of the land he now rules. Nothing more.
Let me ask, are you one of the conquered? Did Harald take your lands as well?
No. My family has lived under his banner since the days of his father, Halfdan the Black.
Well, welcome to Fornburg, warrior.
It is going well, I think. I like it. It's really up to chat if we keep going. I think I'm gonna stream it today and tomorrow, and then it's up to chat if we're gonna continue it. I like it, though. I'm having a good time.
I don't like the way those soldiers watch me.
I find it flattering.
You think one will marry you and carry you off to the capital?
I'm having a good time.
Take his pleasure and move on.
I know a lot of people aren't here because they're avoiding spoilers, though.
Keep your voice down, they will hear you.
Fine by me. If those backrouts come to our door, I will carve them new shitholes.
I would like a tattoo, please. Please. No? Okay. Cool, I'll go. Anyways.
Take his pleasure and
Better
move
than
on,
Origins?
you
Yes.
one-eyed magpie, leaving you with a little soldier to raise by yourself.
But that might just be biased because I like Norse mythology, you know?
You heard that Harald is banning raids in all of Norway?
I did.
Does that not bother you?
If we cannot raid anyone, they cannot raid us.
Huh, a fair thought.
You may do that.
Go, my eyes.
I'm guessing he's in the main building. Man, I can just kill all of them.
It's Eivor. Open the door. Come in. Keep your voice down. You will alert Harald's men.
Where will we live?
You also alert him by having the door wide open.
Wars will never end.
Or they will push us.
2 days ago, we rid this land of Kjotve and his dogs. Yet today, we do not celebrate. Today we cower under a cloud of fear. But it need not be like this. We are not the heel-trodden subjects of a boy king. We are the Raven clan. Our destiny is our own.
Did you know about your father's oath to Harald?
I did not. And for that my anger burns hotter than any man's here. But I will not let that drive me into despair. We cannot stay in Norway. Not under Harald's boot. Not without fueling more war. So we push forward. To newer lands. To England. And there make a new home. A kingdom of our own.
The sons of Ragnar Lothbrok have been in England 8 winters already. Is there any land left for a clan of our size?
More than enough, wife. Of the 4 kingdoms of England, only one is truly pacified.
I have no desire to wear Harald's leash. I like this idea.
A saga for the ages, I agree.
It will take time and resources to build ourselves a new home, but the riches taken from Kjotve's raid would suffice.
No. That belongs to my father, as a fair compensation. In England, we must start anew.
You would start us with nothing? In a land we do not know? Among people who hate us?
Kjotve's riches would go some way to easing our
I love
passage,
you.
Sigurd.
Mwah.
I bested him. It is within my rights to claim his goods.
Our leaving must not be an assault on my father. It is a time of renewal for us.
Yeah, let's leave the resources.
If you object, I understand. Let your father keep Kjotve's riches. England will have riches and cargo enough for us.
Good. I did not want this cloud hanging over us. It is a wise leader who considers the need of others.
To England, then, before the day is out. Pack what you need, but no more than that.
And tighten your lips. The last thing we need is the attention of Harald's troops.
Man, I'm a manlet. I'm not as much of a manlet as that other guy, but like I'm still a manlet, you know?
How much did you hear?
Enough. A new path is revealed.
He is rather attractive, you are not wrong.
Will you not join us?
For my mother's sake, I cannot. But our threads will cross again before the final day. Until then, farewell.
Freak, thank you for the 26 months. Glad you're still enjoying your emotes and your balloons. How you doing, dog? Good morning. Where am I? Speak to Sigurd at the docks. Okay. Just woke up, pretty tired still. Who sleeps in 2020? Sleep overrated. Let's skedaddle.
Eivor, the wind favors us. We should set sail without delay.
You made quick work of packing. Well done.
The dream of new lands is a powerful lure.
As is the promise of glory. But the act of leaving so beloved a home, there's a sadness to it.
Having doubts?
No, not at all. The die is cast.
Then let fate guide our journey. Are you ready?
Yeah, let's go.
I'm ready. Let us tank to the water and
question,
leave
what's up,
unbothered
dog?
while we have the chance.
That chance has passed. Look!
Fate flies on swifter wings than we.
King Harald's banner.
Sigurd,
When's the last time you
what
drank
is this
water?
assembly? What are you
30 seconds
planning?
ago.
An exit, father. As graceful as I can. For if I cannot be king in the land of my birth, I will start a new saga. In England.
Nonsense. Your place is here, son, at my side. There will be other victories soon. Other glories.
My choice is made, father. Do not hope otherwise.
Styrbjorn Jarl. Our men were killed as we patrolled nearby. And the word is, Eivor swung the axe.
Lies!
If the dead could speak, what would they say of their deaths, wolf-kissed?
They would tell you how they offered us insults, and how I slew them for
Never
it.
mind, it's not
As the dead cannot
lies.
defend themselves, a bare gelt is wanted. 50 weight of silver for each life. By law.
50 weight?
You will have it from me. A parent must pay the price of his children's folly.
That was generous, Lord.
Why England? Why throw away all you have for such an uncertain future? Here you could be a king's hero, Eivor. Your name known all across Harald's many kingdoms.
No. I will not be captive to another man's gaudy design. My destiny is my own to weave.
Eivor speaks for both of us, father. You gambled your honor, and you lost your family. I hope the trade was worth it.
Anger and sadness wrestle for my heart, but I am glad you'll leave this place alive.
I'm not 100% sure yet, Freak. I think it's certainly a good game. I think it's better than Origins and Odyssey. Still pretty early on. But I don't know how it compares to, like, all games encompassed. Because I didn't like Odyssey or Origins that much. Especially Odyssey. So I don't know. But I am having a good time, so that says something. Okay. Can we sail? Alright, there we go.
The time for tears is over, you weeping sacks of wool! Put some muscle into those pools!
Ration your strength, dog. We have an ocean to cross.
All right, you lazy backrout. Sigurd, what's our course?
The sons of Ragnar established a settlement near the coast. We set sail for that. Bragi, sing a song to lift our hood.
To rouse the gods! Inspire a mighty fart from Thor to speed us on our way!
A mighty fart from
before us,
Thor.
Eivor, and on its far side, a new kingdom awaits.
You know England well from your travels.
I spent a season in their kingdom of Mercia, a temperate land, lush and wild. By now, the sons of Ragnar will have claimed its heart.
Do we mean to join their army?
They will join ours. In time, all of England will know of Raven Clan and the glory we brought to that fractured land. So to England, glory and destiny!
To England!
To England! For Valhalla!
Tutorial over. Oh. Now time for the best part of the game, where we leave the history stuff behind and go to modern day. It's the best part. Fucking poured pills onto the floor. To be honest, don't know what's happening. Could have been a reference to something that happened in Odyssey. Don't know. Didn't play it. Didn't play far enough, rather.
In a lecture at the University of Cambridge, Dr. Sirka told a worried audience that scientists have few answers for them.
Since the mass coronal ejection of 2012, the strength of the Earth's magnetic field has increased by a factor of 50,000. This has resulted in huge disturbances in radio and satellite communications, dangerous bands of radiation around the poles, and as we can all see from our window, an aurora borealis that never burns away. Unfortunately, we are stumped as to why this is happening, and if we cannot find an answer soon, it may change the way we live, the way we communicate, even the way we evolve, forever.
Dr. Sirka went on to say,
"Bought you more electrolytes? Oh, new and improved citrus flavor."
Thanks, Sean.
A short summary, please.
How do we fix this? How are you the key to everything?
Well, that's Eivor.
You're a long way from home, Eivor.
Or Eivor. I keep saying Eivor instead. So, there's an aurora borealis, or however the fuck they said it, burning away in the sky. What does that mean exactly?
It's beautiful. But it's not normal.
Yeah. Audio mixing is weird. Protagonist still loud. Surrounding characters are quiet. Agreed. Layla got that spear in the box, and it gave her magical powers like the Apple of Eden from the previous game. She killed one of her friends because it made her lose control. Was the friend Desmond's dad? Now she wears a little inhibitor chip to keep her from doing it again. Gotcha. So what's up with the aurora borealis? Yeah, I know, I'm stuck. Earth is supposed to be dead right now, but isn't? Yeah, because he was supposed to die in 2012. That was the end of Desmond's story. The world was supposed to end.
Oof. I'd rather walk into town than use this.
What do you mean? It's from fucking Shrek. Everything is just from Desmond doing the thing in AC3. Gotcha.
Someone's got mail. An invitation to a fair in Concord. Bring your best crop and you miss.
Oh.
Someone's got mail. An invitation to a fair in Concord. Bring your best crop and you may win a prize.
Why is she so loud? I don't know.
Damn. Layla, you can't run away from this.
Can't run away from the satellite? Okay. I wanted to go look at it. I ain't phased by a fucking meteorite. I just wanted to go look at it. So is this that global warming they were talking about?
I'm not going anywhere. Not yet.
Sean, are you inside?
Would love to play around, but I have bigger things on my mind.
Got a little stuck there. Is that an e-bussy? God, I wish. I want nothing more than to drive an e-bussy.
Some quality stuff here.
Quality stuff here. Oh, Rebecca's here too?
Tea is not actually tea, Bex. It's an infusion. It's really just dirty, minty water.
I don't care what you call it, Sean. Did you buy any?
Of course I did, love.
Hey, sorry about pulling you out. The generator was sputtering.
That's fine. I needed air.
How is the Animus data stream? Comfortable?
Felt pretty stable after a while.
Good. Just give me a sec and you can jump back in.
Wait, so why did the spear do that? Was the spear like made from an apple of Eden or some shit?
Another satellite came down. Did you see?
I did. One of Abstergo's.
That's good.
Well, most of North America just lost its GPS service, so depends what you mean by good, really.
Right. Even when we win, we lose.
Okay, we're all set. Whenever you're ready, you can jump back in.
Yeah. Sean, I don't know who you are.
Sean, what do you make of the grave out there?
Well, it overturns a few hundred years of scholarship about the first Europeans to set foot in North America. Apart from that, it's just a bunch of muddy bones, isn't it?
Wait, we're in
Can we
America?
talk about this thing on my neck for a second?
Ah, the mood stabilizer. Yes.
It's not harmful, is it?
Hmm.
I mean, I feel good, but I want to make sure there's no side effects.
There shouldn't be. It's only blocking outside signals, a passive effect. So the staff doesn't, you know, mess with you.
Sean, what happened last year? I had no control
The
over
staff is one of the artifacts. I thought you meant the spear that they use in the first game, or in Odyssey.
But we've seen that sort of thing before. Still, if you want to work with us and get to the bottom of why the world is about to end for the second time in 8 years, then you wear that thing until we say otherwise. William's orders.
I know.
William
It's not a problem.
is Desmond's dad. That's who it was.
Yeah? Just until we figure this out.
William Miles.
You're right. I know you're right. Sean has been busy.
An audio fragment sent from the unknown location to our encrypted servers. Nothing was stolen, nothing was corrupted. Just a quick deposit gone. We got lucky this time. So what is it? Encrypted sound file, voice unknown with the signal beneath it. Signal was a code, led us to a precise spot here in New England. We dug, in good lord, we struck gold. Well, silver dominant currency in the Dark Ages. Point is, it was a gravesite, a Norse warrior dating the late night.
You gonna put this in the fridge, Sean?
Of course. In half a minute.
Remember, tomatoes go on the counter, not the fridge.
Why?
Please enjoy your stay. Remember, all the garbage must be packed out, and please water the plants once a day. Yeah, I won't remember that. Sean, don't forget to water the plants while I'm under, okay?
I'll add it to the calendar and tattoo it on my leg.
That's quite nice. Soothing.
Soothing. The staff was a spear weapon type in the game, so I call it a spear, not a staff. Okay, I thought when you said that, I thought you meant the spear tip that you use instead of a hidden blade in the game, in Odyssey.
I went through hell to bring you here. It had better be worth it. Let's have a look.
You have a gift and a curse. The gift of old blood, the curse of not understanding it. We can help you. What you did was not your fault, but you take responsibility for it. One of us will contact you. Who the fuck is this? Would your favorite baseball team happen to be the Atlantis Eagles? What? Good, I'm ready. One last message after... Oh, Jesus fucking Christ. Oh my... So many... Oh, God. After which all communication with the account and any other will cease. We have our ways of talking methods that cannot be snipped or traced, blah, 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 blah. Colleagues telling me the initial meeting went well. They are impressed. If a little... So this is them. This is the people we're talking to right now. Both sick and getting sicker. The Earth's magnetic field is growing strong. Satellites falling from the sky. Earthquakes getting more frequent. Famines are becoming more and more frequent. And blah, blah, blah. And there's hope. There's a cure for us. Past few months, okay, cool. I don't like the sound of any of this, Layla. I don't like where this is leading. This is the people we're talking to right now. So this is all about us getting in contact with these people, I guess. I don't have COVID, no, and I'm well isolated. It's just 3 of us traveling together, staying out of sight. So this takes place in 2020. This I'll read. As you traipse about England, Bex and I thought you might want to keep your eyes open for a few things. Assassin's Bureau, or Hidden Ones more accurately. They operated in Roman Britain around 100 to 430 BCE. It's not clear why they left, but the final date corresponds roughly to the Roman exodus from Britain. So I imagine their leaving had something to do with the Empire's retreat. Mission accomplished or loss of faith, not sure. But we do know that it was several hundred years before the Hidden Ones returned to the island. It may be Basim or Hytham of the 1st and half century. From our archives, I believe there were 6 main bureaus operating in Roman period. Leicester, London, Winchester, York, Essex, and Gloucestershire. Nailed it. These won't be the Saxon names. You'll have to read between the lines. I noticed these about 10 embedded in the simulation. They're dense clusters of data that may screw with your ability to navigate Eivor's memories. Approach with caution. We don't know what they'll do if you get too close. They may be harmless. They may induce occipital shock or wipe your mind. Hard to say. Best to err on the side of hell no. But if you're curious, well, I warned you. We don't know of any Isu artifacts you should be looking for. Specifically, they're out there, and this was a period where they often cropped up in legend. Norse and Saxon songs and tales speak of them often, so keep your eyes peeled, especially around Stonehenge. How could that not be an Easter egg? Okay. Forgot the pump out these games once a year. No. Origins came out in 2016. Odyssey came out in 2018. So 2 years. And these are the devs that made Origins. So this game has been in development for about 4 years. The transformation of the Order of the Ancients into the Templars as we know them today has always been a subject of considerable debate among our ranks. We have operated with the assumption that the Templars themselves hold some or complete knowledge of this evolution, but at present, no concrete historical evidence has ever made it into our hands. What little data we do know, or we do have, is mostly a matter of public record, with some exceptions. It is commonly understood that the origin of the Knights Templar date back to 1119 CE, and this indeed was the appearance of the public face of the Templars. However, our records attest to the existence of Templar agents at least 2 centuries before this date. In one, just Templars exist. Okay, cool.
I lived, I died, and now I sleep. And in my sleep I dream. And in my dreams I see an end to the doom that will grip the earth once again. Find the wolf-kissed. Find the mad one. Find me. And save us all from another death.
Interesting.
Layla, thought you might be interested in this. Conversations that Bex and I had with Desmond back in 2012. December, I think. Just, candid talks, that's all. We didn't square any circles or write any beat poetry. But he did have some interesting insights into his time in the Animus and what it means to be an assassin. Anyway, have a listen. You might find you and he had similar experiences, so, well, let me know what you think. Unless it's to tell me I sound like a total prat in these recordings. If that's the case, just say nothing. I mean, I did have a slight cold at the time I recorded these. That's probably why I sound odd. Anyway, okay, I'm done anyway, so turn off. Turn off. Oh, it's actually just a button, sorry. Here we go.
No, come on, Sean. Turn that thing off.
Oh, hold on. I like what you said there. I want to get this for posterity. Say it again, nice and loud.
Seriously?
Sure, come on. If nothing else, it'll give me leverage with your old man.
Ah, that's your angle. Nice.
Was he originally voiced by Nolan North?
I wish I hadn't been born into the Assassins. I wish I had chosen this life. Is that good enough?
Sure, but why is that?
Because choice is the central idea of our creed. It underpins everything, right? It's about free will. It's about seeing the evidence before you and saying, yes, this is what I want. Or, no, this isn't for me. But when you're born into a group like this, or any other, like I was, you get mixed signals. You get told over and over again, this is what we believe. These are the rules. This is reality. No deviation. And if you question it, oh, they look at you like you killed a puppy. That's hardly free will. It's a weird irony when free will is your central belief, but nobody wants you to believe otherwise. I don't know how to say it exactly, but I always thought there was something self-destructive about our creed. If free will is the most important moral guidepost we have, we should be free to ignore it. To choose submission, for example. You know what I mean? Like, we should be free to side with the Templars. If it's really my choice, I could do that.
Right. It's almost self-refuting. A democracy could democratically elect a dictator or choose to get rid of democracy altogether.
Hey, that's what we did when you elected Trump.
The seed of its own destruction. That's what makes it powerful, I think. And fragile.
Right. The more freedom you have, the more risky it is, you know? Anyway, my dad has mellowed over the years, but he was strict when we lived on the farm. You ran a tight ship. I never got the impression that I was free to choose my path forward. Our creed, our tenets, they were drilled into my head. By the time I was a teenager, I was following these rules out of a sense of duty. This was just what we did.
That happens to a lot of organizations over time. A stagnation sets in, you know? A fundamentalism.
Yeah. Following the rules becomes more important than achieving whatever goal you set out for yourself. And people start to lose sight of the reason the rules exist.
That's called deontology, or a form of it. Following a rule for its own sake and not for the consequences it has.
Yeah, but that feels backwards, doesn't it?
Well, I think so. Following a rule is the easy part. Praying, taking a sip of wine, munching on a wafer. Rituals that give comfort.
But that's just going through the motions. It makes people feel like...
I don't remember
Like they're doing something. When the hard work is... Well, actually...
That must have been the first game I played that had Nolan North in it.
I think people just want boundaries. Tight boundaries. They want to see the four walls that pen them in.
I don't disagree.
Anything outside that, anything that makes life more complex, that's scary. That's why I envy you. You chose this life. You went through that process, and you decided, yes, I believe in this.
Sure. It didn't stop me from being an insufferable know-it-all as a teenager, but I see your point.
I would have loved to have been a know-it-all. I knew nothing. Not until you guys found me. Yeah. It wasn't until I met you, and Bex, and Lucy, that I knew. I knew I wanted to be an assassin.
Oh, thanks, Des. Come here. Bring it in, bud. I don't normally like touching, but we'll make an exception now.
I am not hugging you.
You sure? Because I smell very nice today.
Can you just turn that off?
Interesting.
Hold on, I'll just set this here.
Do you guys record everything we talk about?
Not everything, but you've been using the Animus so much, I thought this was a good chance to learn some things about prolonged exposure.
So I'm your guinea pig?
No, my guinea pigs are all dead. The Animus is too much for them to handle.
Cute.
Can I ask you about the bleeding effect? Any recent flashes? Any memories resurfacing?
Yeah, the usual things. Ghost images of Altair and Ezio a few times a day. Nothing intrusive, just brief moments. They pass quickly, almost without me noticing. Like a figure in the corner of my eye. Or remembering a dream from the night before. I did have one extended hallucination a few days ago. It was Ezio. He was older, around the time he left Cappadocia. He was standing on the deck of a ship, alone. And through him, I could feel an intense regret or guilt. And it felt to me like he'd had a loss of faith in himself, in the creed, like he couldn't keep it up. Couldn't stay true to his ideals.
His revelations were so bad, he was like, I gotta go.
I thought, is this the moment he decided he was done being an assassin? It felt like it. Anyway, most of my visions have been brief, lasting just a few seconds. They're like complete memories of small moments that appear suddenly out of nowhere, fully formed. It's a strange feeling.
Okay, anything else?
I'm starting to see Connor now, too.
That bad? It was pretty bad.
Though I hear his voice more often than I see him. I'm sure
some good ideas, though.
Oh, yeah, and yesterday, just before bed, I had a memory of being on a beach in the Caribbean with a bunch of sailors. Or maybe they were pirates.
Or?
I don't know. No idea.
Huh. We'll look into that. And how do you feel in general?
That was 4 before 4 even became a thing.
Well, I feel older, for one. Much older. And it's strangely comforting. I'm collecting the memories and skills and thoughts of so many people. I feel like I've lived a few hundred years or more. Is it possible that if I do this for too long, it'll push my own memories aside? That I'll be everyone but myself after a while?
It's possible. That's called identity substitution. It's happened before, but it's rare. And someone with your background shouldn't need to worry.
My background?
That's Jennifer Hale.
You mean someone with my genes? My abilities?
You have Isu DNA, and that lets you see things and do things and withstand traumas that other people can't.
And I can suffer in ways that others can't. That's not something to be proud of.
You mean the apple?
Yeah. It has a pull, Bex. It tugs at my brain. It talks to me. Teases me. Drives me mad. And what I did to Lucy... God damn it. Nothing is worth the damage I did. The pain I caused.
I know. But you're special. That's the point.
I'm not special,
I've been
Bex.
alive. Well, this is 2012.
I'm lucky. That's all.
I understand.
We're assassins. It's our creed that makes us different, not our genes, not our blood. Anyone can join us.
That's true. But let's leave that aside for a second. What I want to know is, have you ever had any Isu memories resurface?
Isu memories? I don't think so. I can't even begin to imagine what that would feel like.
I think you'd know if you did. Maybe one day. We might be able to induce something.
Jesus, let's fix the world first, okay? Before we start digging up my ancient ancestors.
Deal.
With my luck, I'll be related to some third-rate Isu like Sisyphus or something.
Way to aim high, buddy.
Hey, you gotta.
Huh. So anyways, oh god. Are these books? Just gonna scroll on through these. You want to read them? There you go. Here you go. You can read them. Look at that VOD. Pause it. There you go. You can read them. Yep. There you go. There. Oh, I missed the last one. Okay, cool. I'm not doing it. Nah, I pass. Big pass. The staff that made her go cray cray. Absolutely nothing. My stuff, pictures. Sean and Bex. Cool. What's in the trash? Nothing. Say no. What's up, dog? My name is Layla Hassan. I was a friend and colleague of Victoria's, both at Abstergo and at Subsequent Freelance. What I meant when I said Cassandra was the canon assassin in Odyssey. What do you mean? Her humor and her ability to focus even in times of great stress. She was an inspiration, not just to me, but to all who worked with her. I am writing to you now with the hope of shedding some light on the circumstances of her death. I realize it must be strange to receive a letter out of the blue from someone whose name you probably never heard, offering to explain the tragic loss of one so dear, but if you allow me, I will try. I was with your daughter in the moments leading up to the unfortunate incident that took your life. In fact, I'm partly to blame for. Last message of the staff doesn't even mention her. Oh yeah, Cassandra right there. So I wonder who's the canon one of this game. I mean, I feel like it's definitely male Eivor because all of the marketing shows male Eivor. So
You mind if I put some music on?
Go for it.
Cool.
Hey, turn that off because it's probably definitely copyrighted. This is the only one where they supposedly actually aren't canon in a specific way.
Feeling
Cool.
okay?
Better. But I'm worried that it could happen again. The two data streams.
I can't promise it won't. I barely understand it myself.
It felt like two minds, fighting over one brain. It hurt like a shotgun to the head.
Right. There's something about this Viking's DNA sample that feels dense, noisy.
Could it be the staff? Interfering somehow?
How do you mean?
My headaches, my temper. They started the day I got that thing.
I hope you're not making excuses for, you know, your friend.
Jesus, no. I'm not.
Sorry. Just
friend?
take it easy. And if you feel yourself slipping again, let us know.
I'm trying. I really am.
My friend?
Be nice to sleep in a real bed when this is over.
It's right there. Look, it's all comfy. A nice comfy bed.
All right, time to go. Norway to England takes about a week by long ship, so I'll scrub ahead.
Wiggle, 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 wiggle.
Layla, you okay?
Sorry. Can you play the message again?
We have the transcript. If you're looking for something, I can go
No,
and...
I want to hear it.
Okay.
I don't mean to be cryptic. It's just... that message led us here. To this place. To a Norse grave in North America. So those bones out there are the only lead we have. Our only chance at fixing this planet before it's too late.
Here it is.
I lived, I died, and now I sleep. And in my sleep I dream. And in my dreams I see an end.
Stranger Things has entered the chat.
The earth once again. Find the wolf-kissed. Find the mad one. Find me. And save us all from another death.
Stranger Things has left the chat.
That pulse in the message. Are you sure it's just coordinates? Nothing else?
Nothing I can find.
Okay, I'm ready.
Here we go.
Oh, hi. I'm a week older now.
There she is. England, our new home.
Not a patch on Norway, but we'll make this land our own soon enough.
I'm glad to see any land at all, and will be happy to have my feet on solid ground again.
We must not rush our landing. All you see here is Saxon territory. The Kingdom of Mercia, largely unpacified. There will be eyes watching us from the trees, with bows drawn and traps set. We must be wary. Randi, dig in your oars, all standing.
Have you spotted something?
Not yet. But let us go ahead to clear the path of any dangers. Then follow our lead when the sun brushes the horizon.
Understood. May Thor bless you all on your way. We will see you soon.
Sail on.
Yes, I'm ready for whatever these green-thumbed fairy folk have to throw at us.
Sigurd, do the sons of Ragnar know that we're coming?
They do not, but they will not scoff at our visit. Of the 4 kingdoms in England, the sons of Ragnar have settled only one. The rest is ripe for the taking.
Do we mean to join their army?
No, no. We will speak with them, get the lay of the land, and carve this country into as many pieces as we see fit.
Look ahead there! Is that what passes for a town? Plain brick in a single rune to their timid god?
That rune is called a root, Doug. The cross upon which their god was sacrificed. It sits atop a monastery, a place of worship.
That cross killed their Christ, and now they display it in worship? Bizarre.
We carve idols of our gods
It is
and
pretty
make wishes
weird.
before them, like our sacrifices to Odin, the One-Eyed.
But we do not worship the wolf that kills him. That is the difference.
Whatever strangeness we see in these Saxons, they must think the same of us.
The hammer! Now there is a symbol worthy of a god. A bolt of lightning would take that cross clean off.
It is pretty strange. He's not wrong.
We're at 3/4 of the way down with my paper. Nice.
Look there! What are they doing?
Ritual drowning.
Baptism, Doug. Are the ways of Christians really so unfamiliar to you?
Not at all. I simply forgot. And someone has to keep the conversation up. It must be priests and worshippers alone in that place. We could storm this port with ease. Sack it without breaking a sweat.
Is there much in the way of treasure there?
Always! They shape precious metals and cut jewels to their gods. There will be a fortune there.
Later, Dag. There will be time enough for raiding once we have settled.
These Christians not bothered by this weird boat cruising around their home. Oh, they're definitely chatting about it.
Stop the boats! Pull up over there! The way forward is blocked by a chain spanning the river. We must remove it before passing on.
A chain? Can we cut through it?
It's too thick for access. But there must be a way to release it, somewhere in that camp.
I will go.
And I will be right behind you.
No, Dag. You stay here. Should trouble come our way, I want you defending the ship.
A good idea. Send out the arrow and keep your sharpest axe at hand, huh?
Something like that.
How would they not notice the ship? How would they not notice? You know?